Hi there everyone, Narujen here. In this video I'm going to be reacting to as well as giving my thoughts about the latest patch 1.3 for Dauntless, which includes the Umbral Escalation, the patch notes for it. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right on into it. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to be looking at is the trailer for the new Umbral Escalation. Let's see. Full screen. I love the aesthetic. Oh, new hunt pass stuff. I love the aesthetic of this escalation. It does have mushrooms. I like this music. Okay, so Drask is gonna be one of the Umbral variants. And Nezaga, oh great. Koshai! Any others? Oh, he looks like he's gonna be fun! Oh my god, they... Look at that mouth! Oh, is he gonna like swallow us up? And we're gonna have to like interrupt him swallowing our teammates? Oh my god. He's... Okay, so he looks like he's part snake. And also like almost like a fish with a wide mouth. But also like a centipede. Oh, that's a nasty combo. I mean, it's not far off from like what some people were guessing he was gonna look like Randall from Monsters Inc. And he looks like a very gross, mean version of Randall. Like if Randall had fallen into toxic sludge or something like that. Alright, so that's the trailer. Let's go to the patch notes. So the top one was just the trailer again, but let's learn more about Thrax. Interesting name, Thrax. I won't bother reading too much of this. The Thrax corrupting influence can leave a slayer so drained that they can barely lift a finger, much less a weapon. So I'm assuming he's gonna have an ability that sucks the stamina out of you. Alright, so let's see those legendary weapons. Facing a Thrax, blah blah. Each legendary weapon features two bond your Thrax weapon to another Umbral weapon to gain its perk and unique effect. Weapons must be the same type and element to bond. That's an interesting perk. Activating your Thrax's weapon's legendary ability will deal Umbral damage to surrounding enemies, then teleport you into the sky. Target a landing spot and slam back to the earth to dish out even more Umbral damage. Okay, that one sounds like it might be... It actually kind of sounds like a variant of the shock one from Malkarion, but this one sounds cooler. So we'll have to see. And so I like the skin for the axe they're showing. The Thrax armor set draws its strength from 3 built-in perks: 9 lives, cunning it, and catalyst, a new perk that increases the effect and duration of tonics. That I can see immediately being used by people who do I can't believe I'm blanking on this. Trials. That's gonna, I bet you that's gonna be a perk that people that do trials are gonna use. Want to show off your escalation expertise? Earn 25 talent points in Umbral Escalation to unlock the Thrax Ultra Armor, a cosmetic upgrade set with glowing details. I like the face. The face looks cool. I'm not sure about the arms and I like the chest. The arms and the legs though kind of remind me of a variant of like kind of like a variant of Malkarion. I think. Maybe not. Maybe like a mix of Malkarion and like Riftstalker kind. How do I ask? Okay, well we already know all that information, so let's move on to the Hunt Pass, Relics, and Ruin. Okay. Yeah, I definitely like this, I definitely like the final skin. Like, that skin is nice. Whoever they've gotten, like, for the last, I would say since, like, the, probably around the Shock Escalation, and then the last hunt pass with the Egyptian, not this one, but the one prior to that, I believe, was the Egyptian style one. I really like the designs that, like, whoever's in charge of this now, or if they're the same person, I don't know, but, like, the designs seem to be much more unique and cool looking compared to before. Like, they were good, but they weren't, to me, they didn't really stand out. Like, they just felt kind of, they just didn't feel as unique as they do now. Let's see. I'm assuming that's the axe, spear, and the hammer. Hammer looks nice. Okay, so for me, sword looks nice. So probably for me, the sword and the sword and hammer, and then the final skin are probably my favorite things. So I'll definitely be getting it just for the skin alone. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the hunt pass, if you guys are excited for it, if you're planning on getting it. Okay, let's go to the next thing, which is Slayer Journal. Discover the secrets of the Shattered Isles by unlocking journal entries. The mysteries of the Umbral Deeps, the Behemoths, and even Ramsgate itself are revealed as you explore. I like that they're doing this, that they're adding more lore to Dauntless instead of it being because we've been kind of scarce when it comes to the lore after you like beat the main quest and everything. Once you were done with it, there wasn't really much of anything. So I'm glad that they're adding more and more lore to it to give it kind of more of a story. Since like there's not really a story mode to this game. Training grounds. Try out new weapons, learn combos, test loadouts, or help new players. The training grounds have arrived, giving you a chance to get comfortable with different gear and maximize your damage output. If you've ever wanted to try out a build without putting your face in the path of an Evermain, this is the place to do it. I can see that being good. For like, mainly I think for new players, because I think those of us who are probably at a certain level, like I would say plus 13, plus 14 armor and weapons, probably don't really care about going, unless it's a faster loading time, then I think that'd be great. And I think would be a cool feature is if you're allowed to switch stuff while you're in the training grounds, then that would definitely make it much more preferable than going on a hunt and testing stuff. So we'll have to see. But yeah, I hope the training grounds allow you to switch up cells in your weapons and your armor while you're in there, because that would definitely make it a lot easier to test out stuff. Let's see, new. Client authoritative dodging is now live. I know I haven't really dealt with that issue, but I know a lot of people have complained about it, so I think that's great that they finally, I think, fixed it or have this now, so it'll work. Dauntless is now available in Russian. The Trials Aether Striker skins are available in the Lux store. The main menu has been reworked to match the scale of the game we have now, and to allow for some of the new features we'll be releasing in the future. It's also much easier to navigate. And to allow for some of the new features we'll be releasing in the future. I wonder what that means. Right, weapons. Are they nerfing the Aether Strikers? Aether Strikers are still overperforming. We're toning down the damage and we'll be monitoring how this goes to determine if further tuning is necessary. Yeah. Focus assault. So, alright, so I definitely think it was needed, the nerf to the Aether Strikers, because they're still so strong, and it's evident by the Trials leaderboards being covered by nothing but Aether Strikers, basically, that it's definitely the strongest weapon, at least, when it comes to Trials. War Pike, Piercing Flurry, for the attack hits 80 up from 75. Okay, so they're kind of buffing the War Pike, which I'm glad with, because that did need more buffing to it. Though I do wish they would add more of a mechanic to wounds to make it more worth wounding with the War Pike, but that's probably something they're gonna have to totally rework the Behemoths and stuff to be able to do something like that. Like whether it's slowing down the Behemoth or making him move, like basically the same thing, moving slower. I think that'd be a great perk to the wounding. So Well, they're buffing it. I still think it needs some buffs to the wounding. Chain blades, blade edge, 5th attack hits 80. So they're buffing the chain blades, which is fine with me because chain blades is one of my favorite weapons. Hammer jump, double jump, and evasive blast. VFX now play correctly. Fixed an issue where the hammer's evasive blast and jumping blast were hard to hit with some circumstances. Okay, yeah, I kind of encountered that a few times where it's like I'd use the blast and they weren't really hitting. Fix the bug with Twin Sun's Repeaters where detonating the bombs wouldn't apply the full duration empowerment buff. Fix the bug where the marksmanship would not be shown on the Repeater's crafting screen even when the player was able to craft or upgrade it. Fix the bug where the combo list for Repeater sometimes show the wrong buttons. Fix the bug where hovering over Repeater prisms and loadout to display the unique passive. Okay. Axe throws can now break apart, splitting projectiles. Oh, okay. That's a nice little perk, I guess they gave to axe. Sword, fix an issue where the special meter full audio would play upon reaching full meter while in special. Miscellaneous level 1 to 10. Level 1 to 10 weapon upgrades no longer require Slayer levels or mastery. Oh, okay. Fix an issue where the Torquedoro legendary was granting 50 plus damage when the target was below 25% health instead of 25%. Okay. Fix a bug that caused Scrave weapon unique effects if you have to play indefinitely. Behemoth. Unburrow attack is now avoidable without dodging. Unburrow attack no longer leaves a lava pool when Aether charged. So I know this. I know when it's Aether charged, it would jump when it hit the ground. Like more lava would spew. So are they saying they got rid of that? Scorchstone Helion's Unburrow attack now does slightly less damage. Polished entry exit of Unburrow attack to make it clearer and cleaner. Side gore attacks damage window now better fits the animation. I'm assuming the side gore is when it flops onto its side and slides across the ground. 270-degree tail attack now only deals damage with the tail, no more head leg damage. I think that works, yeah, because it's a tail attack, so it should be just a tail. Fix the bug that could cause the Unburrow attack to do double damage. What a lovely bug. Stormclaw. Lightning Curse now stops tracking players shortly before firing lightning, allowing you to run out of the affected area. I don't think that's quite necessary. I mean, I know there's people who hate Stormcloud, but like once you got the timing down, the lightning strikes, it was easy to dodge them. Tempestborn Stormcloud's lightning curse now affects all players. Regular Stormcloud's curse still affects only one player. Tempestborn Stormcloud's teleport pounds now has a clearer and more consistent telegraph that indicates direction. Fix the bug where Stormclouds would walk instead of running when trying to pounce. Yeah. Reduce the speed of Tempestborn Stormcloud's ball lightning to make it more consistent with the base version and slightly increase its homing. When interrupted from a pounce, Tempestborn Stormcloud will now be staggered for a longer period of time. Yeah, the time you had to attack Stormcloud after staggering him or interrupting him from a pounce was not that long at all. Like basically we had like 2-3 seconds. You can now reflect Stormcloud lightning bolt attacks with the axe special and repeater. Okay, wait. When they say reflect Stormcloud lightning bolt attacks with the axe special and repeater, are they talking about the orbs? Or are they talking about the ones from the clouds? Because, like, you were able to reflect the orbs prior to, I think, a patch or two ago with any weapon. And then something happened, like, you weren't able, like, I wasn't able to shoot the balls anymore with repeaters. So I'm not sure what they're talking about the lightning bolt attacks. It'd be cool if they added where you can deflect the lightning bolt, but I'm hoping that's the balls themselves. Nasher. Rachel Nasher's aftershock slams are now slightly more forgiving to dodging. Rachel Nasher's tail swipe attack now only deals damage with the tail, no more head leg damage. I would think it would be. Yeah, I didn't even notice that its tail swipe attack did that, because I know the one where it slams down does damage with its tail, head, and arms. I didn't know its tail swipe did that. I usually wasn't near its head or arms with that. Pangar's tail swipe attack now only deals damage with the tail. So it seems like all the ones with their tail attacks they've fixed, I guess. Nazaga added an interrupt window to Nazaga's slide attack, creating an opportunity to boop the snoot. Oh. So now you can boop the little electric crocodile. Gee, thanks, devs. Now I gotta go and update my guide. Well, alright. I mean, that's cool that they added a chance to interrupt them. Because I know the only way you could was the main spires of spikes that it would spawn. Embermane, when interrupted from a pounce, Bloodfire Embermane will now be staggered for a long period of time. Yeah, I mean, even though he can be he'd be interrupted a lot, considering how often he does the pounce. I guess, yeah. I mean, that just means you're gonna be able to kill him faster. Volumer, improve the collision on a Volumer orbs. How about, you know, for Volumer, how about we get a section where you say, how about where when you destroy those little drone things, maybe you get a perk like you do with the crystals, or like you do with Boreas, where you do extra damage with your hits to him. That would make him more fun and tolerable, and give you a reason to actually kill the drones other than the fact that they're annoying. And how about making his interruption attack that you can interrupt a little more common, please. At least 2 or 3 times a fight instead of rarely once. And you have to get him to a specific, you have to not break his horn or his head, and you have to get him to a certain health point before he'll do his interruptible attack. Please, Dabs, please. Karabak, fix a bug that allowed terror procs on Karabak. Okay. Fix a bug that allowed shock procs on Drask. Okay. Quality of life. We want to make it easy for Slayers to form connections and party up together. As a first step, we would spend some time brushing up areas in our existing social interactions that tend to confuse players the most. We also made some adjustments to voice chat to make it easier and better to use with your party. New social panel, UI, and art. The UI now more clearly shows which friends are available to party up and play with. Okay, that's good. It's easier to see what your friends are currently doing in game. Alright, it's easier to see whether you have a mic muted or unmuted, and whether you're... I thought that was kind of obvious. Whether your voice chat is enabled. I think that's good. You can also enable, disable voice chat from the social menu. Social panel. That's good, because having to go through settings and then audio is a little bit annoying. We've added notification, breadcrumbing, and brighter color treatments to make it clearer when you have a new party, friend, or guild request. Okay, you can now open up an interaction menu with other Slayers in Ramsgate in your airship lobby. In Ramsgate, if you're nearby another Slayer, you'll see an interaction button appear. Through that, a social options menu will pop up, which lets you easily invite them to your party and add them as friends. That's a nice addition. I like that. Or send them a message. In the airship lobby, you can select another Slayer and pull up that same social options menu. Voice chat is now only between party members. So if you're in a party and there's a random, does that mean you can never speak to the random, or can you choose? I'm assuming from this that you can only talk to party members now. You can now use chat commands to perform social functions, party, / invite by a friend, general. Alright, VFX indicators will show when you have successfully dodged through an attack. Unlocking an escalation boost in the hunt pass will no longer activate the boost immediately and instead make a free store item available. Thank you. The fact that, like, when they came out with escalation boosts, I, like, resisted from playing to unlock it until I was ready to play the escalation because I didn't want it to go away. So thank you, devs, for making it where we can choose when we claim it. Increased health that players receive when being revived in hunts and escalation in order to lower the likelihood of getting one shot immediately after being revived. Okay. That's gonna actually make the medic cell probably a lot better too, because it'll give it extra health. Added new tutorial states for the training ground, stamina, weapon, sheathing, bounties, the danger meter, and crafting. Add a new setting and option to control whether the objective tracker HUD is visible or hidden. Changing your hairstyle, face paint, or makeup will now display the name of the item you're equipping. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, the quest things, don't need to know. Performance, improve load times. That'll be nice. Frame rate in Ramsgate is now more consistent. Player-owned items will load more quickly, preventing cases where your loadout inventory will appear incorrect when loading into Ramsgate or the airship. Reduce CPU usage when around other players. Substantially improve city performance. Fix the bug that could cause the game to crash if the output audio device was removed or changed. Fix several rare crashes. Miscellaneous. Interacting with the hunt board while matchmaking now opens the matchmaking UI. Various improvements to objects and art on islands. Improve the audio for waterfalls. NPCs now have a variety of context-sensitive greetings as you progress through the game. New VFX and SFX for breaking out or being frozen. Bug fixes. I don't think I'll bother reading through these. But, I'll just say that I'm glad to see a lot of them. I'm glad to see a lot of fixed stuff. So I haven't really encountered too many bugs for me to, like, be looking for one. But yeah, good on the devs for fixing all these bugs here, or hopefully they fix them. We'll find out basically when the patch arrives. But yeah, that's a lot of fixed bugs if they've actually been fixed. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Let me get back up top. So yeah, I'm definitely excited for the new patch. It seems like with every escalation they're coming out with, they're improving upon it and learning and making it even more immersive and better. And yeah, I was gonna say I'm curious to see what the next one is, but this one hasn't even come out yet, so I'm not gonna even say that. But yeah, I'm gonna my next Dauntless videos are most likely going to be Behemoth Guides on first Thrax, and then the Umbral variants of Koshai and Azaga, and what's the other one? Drask. So I'll do Thrax first, and then the Umbral variants. But so keep an eye on that. Probably, I would say, I'll do my best to get Thrax out by next Thursday. Yeah, or maybe sooner if I can do it by the end of this weekend. But if I can't, then yeah, definitely Thursday. I'll try. I'll do my best to get it out. But yeah, I think that should do it. But thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. I love you all. Have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. See you later.